Patient matching process. The prostate project is unique. In this project, we're able to share information back and forth on our patients with the urology group music. We share data on patients who are classified as matched. A matched patient is a patient who is enrolled in the MROC database as well as the music database. Therefore, we're able to share data on that case. Here's how the workflow goes. A patient is enrolled in the MROC database. At the time of enrollment, the P3 and P4 surveys should be completed, and the patient should be given their baseline survey to complete by paper or email. At this time of enrollment, the matching process also begins. One thing to note is that the matching process can take several weeks to occur, but when it does, the patient will be classified as a match in the database. So there are 3 workflows that also happens within this. The first is the gray workflow. A case is classified as a match, so they're enrolled in MROC and in music. The patient has completed their baseline survey. If this is true, then we say that full data should be captured on this patient. Full data means that follow-up CDA and patient survey should be completed, and physics data is also required on this patient. The second workflow is the green arrows. The patient matches again, so that means that the patient is enrolled in MROC and in music, but the patient does not complete their baseline survey as they stated they would. In this case, we will still collect physics data on this person, but no follow-up data will be collected. The third category is patients who do not match at all. On these cases, we still will collect P3, P4, and baseline patient information, but no follow-up or physics data will be collected. Here's how the prostate matching process works and how cases are classified in the database. So there are 3 categories for a patient. Yes means that the patient has matched with the music patient, therefore follow-up data should be captured. That means CDA forms, patient forms, and physics data is also collected. Pending means that we're still waiting for a match to occur. A patient will remain as pending for up to 28 weeks while we wait. On these cases, no follow-up data should be submitted, as well as no physics data. A patient will be listed as no, so a non-match, once they are outside of the 28-week waiting period. In this case, again, no follow-up data or physics data is submitted on this case. Here are the data points that we use to match with the music patient. We collect the patient's full date of birth, their prostate status, so intact or post-op, and then based off of that status, then we collect the biopsy or surgery date. It is very important to make sure that these data points are correct before you hit submit because it will impact the matching process. There are a few sites that do not follow the matching process. You will be notified if this is your site. For sites who do not follow the matching process, this is your simplified workflow. Again, you will enroll the patient. On eligible patients, you will collect patient baseline data, P4 data, P3 data, and there's one additional form, P7 data. P7 data allows us to capture information that we would normally collect from music. And then from there, there's 2 different possible endings. The patient could complete their baseline survey, so then you will go on and collect follow-up data. Again, follow-up data is CDA data, patient data, and then the physics survey should be completed. For those patients who indicated that they would complete a survey but they do not, we still will collect physics data, but there's no follow-up data captured on those cases.